Hey y'all, it's hot outside, y'all. I feel like my makeup was melting off earlier today. Hey, everybody popping in. What's up? What's up? Hey Deja. She say, who trying to fight, girl? Hey love. What's up, y'all? What's up? Listen. Whew. First of all, just been a long day in general. Texas heat is ridiculous, especially coming from it going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like when it comes to the weather, it's just been real. I told y'all it's been polar in Texas. If you guys are not, like, you guys do not stay here, and I'm sure it's been bipolar in other places too, because I heard in Georgia it's been real funny acting. Hey, kiss berries for us. What, London? Your earring came out again? Okay. Oh yeah. It was here in Atlanta. Bipolar weather today. Was anyone today? Right? Like, what's going on? It's nice to see you still have your bed and furniture. Who? What? Oh. At first, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I hate wearing glasses, but I can't see shit without them. I'm not even gonna listen. Nah, but from the title of this video, y'all, if you ain't seen my last vlog and the comment section of my last vlog, where did it come from? Like, was it Crackle Barrel, like, call? Like, when I put Crackle Barrel in the title, was it like a call? Like a call? Like, did I put out like a supersonic, like, sound that only white people could hear? I don't understand what happened. No, not just white people, racist white people, because white people, it's not just white people. It's not white people. It's racist white people. Is that what happened? I think when I dropped the vlog, it was like a supersonic that black people couldn't hear, and it was only for the racist white people. And the racist white people, like, they heard it and they came hurrying to the conversation. Like, that's where I'm at with it at this point. Because I told you, I'm like, where are they? Are they slithering from underneath a rock? Like, I don't understand, because these are not people that would watch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, one person was like, grow up, Karenisha. What? Like, is that what they're doing now? They're trying, because people call white ladies Karens when they're acting crazy as hell or being racist. There was a name for a racist. So because there's a name for a racist lady, you didn't think it was racist at all in any way to add an Isha at the end of that. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I'm really not grasping the whole concept, like, that people have when they comment certain things. It's like, did you not think that, or what? Like, I don't understand. Thank you. Ohio State's bipolar. Listen, and I know it do, honey. I know it do. But when I say, like, it literally honestly came out of came out of left field, the whole entire thing. Like when I posted it, I just posted it to give basically my experience, you know what I'm saying, like how I feel, and that's really that. Like I feel like I have makeup right here. Is my comment section not coming up? Because I keep looking for it and I don't see. You also been acting stupid as hell. Like when it comes to uploading stuff, it's been acting funny. When it comes to like live saving, it's been acting funny. Like it's just been active. The processing times are really slow. Like it's just been acting really, really funny. Can y'all comment like an emoji or something if you can hear me? You still see me? Because I'm not seeing the comments. Okay, all right. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, good. Great. No, but yeah. So anyway, what I was saying was, it was just crazy last night. Like I was reading some of the comments. I mean today too, but I was reading some of the comments from last night when I actually dropped it. First of all, I wasn't gonna even drop the vlog until today because just like today, I was running super late with posting, and I actually was gonna do a live yesterday. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna drop it. Mind you, it was like what, 9:30? Well, 9:30 Texas time when I dropped it. And I'm like, I ain't never dropped a vlog so late. But I really honestly, when I told y'all I was going to post every day or like something, I was so fucking serious. Like you're gonna see my face over and over and over and over. Like they're gonna get sick and tired, okay, of seeing me every damn day. So yeah, I meant that. Like I promised y'all and I promised myself that I was gonna. So even if it has to be damn near at 11:59, honey, as long as the video gets out on that day or live, like even if it live has to be in the bed, like if I'm like I just could not make it to like today was a long ass day. Cause you gotta think about like filming plus the kids plus like trying to edit it, then throw it up, and it's like right now, I edited this. I had answered some questions, like I read some questions and answered them on the video, and I had like made it a video, and I don't even know why, because I took it off. I saved a piece of it because my storage was acting stupid on my computer. And when I saved a piece of it, I put it onto this SD card. Child, I'm getting irritated just thinking about it. So the SD card, it was on my SD card. I took the video off my SD card and I put it into my software for editing. I'm trying to break it down so people can understand, even if you're not like someone who edits videos or anything like that. I put it in the software. I'm editing, right? I'm literally done the whole entire video, like the whole thing. I'm done, and instead of just I went to save it. That's what happened. I tried to save it, but it wasn't the what's it called? The space on my computer was acting funny again. So I usually just save it onto the SD card when it does that, right? So I went to do that, but my dumbass deletes the whatever was on the SD card. I took it off, like all of it, all the old videos I had already saved on the SD card. I took it all off and I put it in my trash and I deleted it thinking, oh, I'm just free up space on the SD card so I could save this, even though I could have still saved without deleting all that shit, right? Or I could have deleted all the other stuff, but not the piece that was literally in my editing software that I had edited all the way through. And I was supposed to be saving that piece that was done being edited onto there, but now it's missing. The whole entire piece is missing because it was saved on the SD card. The SD card, I took it and just put it in there for a second to edit it. It's not done and saved and done until it's off that software. It's not on your computer anymore. Like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Like, I was sitting there like, are you slow? So then I find all of these little, what's it called? I found all these little things where they're like, oh, data recovery, you know, such and such, whatever, on the SD card. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get that. I get these little, some of them are apps on the computer, on the Mac or whatever. And I download the stuff onto my computer. There's like, it was like 5 different companies. Download it onto my computer. It's showing me the file that I need. Like everything else is clear and deleted, but every time I use one of these software thingies, it's showing me like this is this, these are the, you know, this is basically what you deleted off of your SD card, right? So it's like, oh, just click here and recover it. Hey girl, just click here and recover it, right? I clicked to recover and they want $100. They $80. They want, and it's a month. Like it's a monthly. So I'm like, there's nothing where I could just download this for free or for like a trial run or like nothing where I could just I just need one thing. It's not even like, you know, some people delete their whole SD cards and they need all of those files and they're trying to find all of those files. It's not even one of them. Like I literally just need a little piece of a clip. Well, not a clip. It's like 1 gigabyte. I need 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte. Okay. That's it. Like that's all I'm asking for. And then like I said, it's one video itself, but it's 1 gigabyte. That's it. And I'm like, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out if I'm gonna pay this money and recover this deleted shit, or I could just edit the whole entire thing all over again. A part of me is like, fuck it. It was just literally me answering questions. Like I mean, there was some stuff y'all might have want to heard or whatever. Like, I don't know. But it was just so irritating to me where I don't even want to sit and edit this whole thing. Because I was so excited. I was being so productive. I had edited like 3 different videos in one night. Like, I was on the roll. And then that shit happened. I'm like, and that was one of my videos. Mad as hell. And then I'm supposed to be editing the sponsorship. But I was pissed off because I was trying to figure out how to save the SD, you know, the deleted stuff off the SD thing. So I didn't want to start on something else and then basically overwrite anything that I needed to get off of that, if that makes sense. Like I didn't want to like clear, because I have to like clear my storage off my computer, then download some more stuff to then edit it, and then save it onto the SD card. But I don't want to save it to the SD card because I don't want that to happen. So I'm thinking if I just clear out my computer, I can just save it onto my computer and then just keep the SD card and then hopefully get that clip off of the SD card. I really just don't want to pay that damn money for that. Like, it's not worth it to me. Like, not for that. If it was a whole bunch of stuff that I was missing, then yeah, but not for that. Not for that. But anyway, y'all, yeah, the comment section, that comment section on the last vlog was a lot. It really was a lot. It was a little weird because a lot of people just did not want my opinion to be valid, I guess. Anyway, like they just felt like, no, that's not right, or this is how. Basically, if you go through life, like I was talking about on the vlog, if you go through life, which there are people who feel like racism does not exist at all. There's people out there. They live a life where they don't have to deal with racist people. They don't have to deal with any form of racism. They don't have to deal with none of that, right? And so when they see somebody like say anything about it, them feeling some type of way in any way, they roll their eyes or they feel like, you know, whatever, it's not true. Because that's not the life that they live, which is really, really strange to me, because I don't knock those people for feeling any type of way that they feel. I just, you know what I'm saying? If experience is different, my experience is different, your experience is that. And like I said, I applaud those people because it's like, you don't have to deal with it. Like, great. That's wonderful for you. That's the life that everybody should live. It's just, girl, it's a mess. And today, we had a lot of stuff going on, so I wasn't able to sit and edit a video for today. So I was like, fuck it, I will just go live. But now I'm like, stupid. Okay, now I see the comments again. I know that's right. I need to get like that. Hit the likes, period. I love that you're on the floor next to your bed. Listen, okay, I need to sit on something hard. Pause. But for real, I need to sit on something hard. I was like, ugh. Back, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting old. I'm only 21. I don't know what's happening, but I'm feeling I'm feeling 22, bitch. I'm feeling so old. You right off doing one of them gold digger pranks again. But I'm not gonna be in here too much longer, y'all. I just wanted to pop on because I didn't get to edit anything today. But I'm trying to think if I'm gonna like honestly re-edit that whole entire goddamn thing. It's just, I don't know. It's not even like it's a vlog. It's like literally me answering questions, and I was just gonna make it like, you know, me answering questions. It was comments that y'all had left or whatever. But maybe we can just do like a question and answer live one of these days. Hi, first live, beautiful family. I can't talk. Thank you, Tanya. You made the live, honey. Hey, Mob Ties, what's up? Hey, Donovan, what's up? Oh, we only been on here for like 16 minutes. I felt like we had been on here forever. I'm about to get on it out. Y'all, when I tell you, when I sat there, because like I said, I'm 21. Okay, I'm not old, but when I had sat down, I felt my age. Like I just felt like, oh my God, because like I sat down normal, but like my toe kind of twisted a little bit. What I tell you, like, because I get like acrylic on my big toes, right? So when I tell you, my nail, like, and my toe kind of bent back a little bit. When I say that hurt, that was that pain. I said, what the fuck? How old are you? I'm 21. I am 21 years old. How was I look? Yes, ma'am. Yes, London. Yes, London. Again? Hold on, y'all. Bend that part back in the back or something. Bend it back? Like, tighten it. Come here. Come here. Her earring keeps coming off. What are you doing to make it come off? No. No, I'm on the live. Yes. Yeah, right. I'm telling you, get down on the floor. You're gonna feel real old, real fast. Yeah, hey y'all popping in. What's up? I guess I'll re-say what I had said or whatever. If y'all did not catch the last vlog, I'm gonna need you to run on over there, okay? I really do, because at first I felt like I was in a Twilight Zone. Like, I'm asking, right? Like, where did I open up a black hole? Is it a portal in here? Like, with the, is it hashtag Crackle Barrel portal? It's Crackle. At one point, I'm like, you know what? If a lot of black people feel the same way about one place, do you think that this one place may happen? Just hear me out. It may happen to be a place where certain people, certain individuals in this world, families, you know, older men, younger men, whatever, generations of men, you know what I'm saying? A certain like group of people, they may or may not wear white clothing, may happen to come here and eat. You know, like, I'm just making up shit, okay? I'm not saying this is just a conspiracy theory that I had in my head the other day. I'm like, what is it about this place? Like, because there's so many different types of people, so many different places and states and cities. It's like, what is it that this place would have in common with each every like, just because of the name, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they make sure that they hire the right people and like all of this stuff. It's just really, really strange to me, but that's just my thought. Hey y'all, popping in, please make sure to ring the doorbell on the way in. Gemini bestie, I have a full case against her. I'm thinking about suing them. Don't mess with, yeah, period. Okay, yes. And you didn't even break down the whole thing of what happened. It was something with the Asian lady, right, or something at the door, and she was, tell it, because what, like, this world is really changing and really getting real, real strange real fast. Like, hey, what's up? Thank y'all for popping in with me. I could not edit today. I had a lot of stuff going on. So I'm like, live. I really want to do a question and answer live soon, too, for any new people that are popping in. So we'll be doing that soon. Hey. Can y'all hear my kids? Oh, why? Like right before I got on the live, the kids at first, before it got started getting a little dark, they were outside jumping on a trampoline, right? And our neighbors, like on the weekends, they like to have little like gatherings and like, you know, little turn ups or whatever. Like they kind of invited us a little bit, but like I just like, I'm good. Like I'm good, whatever. But I don't ever have no problems. Like they be blasting their music. Like they do not like that's just how. You know, we've lived in this house for what, like over 2 years now, right? When did we come here? 21? Was it 21? Yeah, we lived here a little over 2 years. I think January was 2 years, I believe. Yeah. So it's been the same people because they own this house right here. So it's been the same people next door or whatever. And they do this like damn near every weekend, right? They just play music. But it's funny because tonight when I was telling the girls to come inside, I opened the door and all I heard was some. It was, what song was that? Oh my god! I want to say it was Tupac or something, but it was like some black nigga, some. It says some, but these is white people right here. Like these is white people, so they're blasting like black the song, right? I swear, I think it might have been Tupac. I don't remember who. Or like niggas they was saying crazy ass shit, right? So I mean, they say crazy ass shit now, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was some shit, and I'm sitting there like, okay then, like I don't got no problem. I don't got no problem with that, like at all. Go ahead and blast you something, and it was like black. It said black nigga something. I forget what the fuck it said, but it's not like they was like screaming it at the top of their lungs. It was a song, and the song was screaming it. Like it wasn't even that serious, but it was just funny to me because I was like, oh shit, they over there like, hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, and our neighbors are white, so it was just funny to me because she's so funny. Like she always like she'll just like, I don't know if she's just intrigued with like what is it that we do. Thank you, Zoe. Hey, Shauna. I don't know if it's something like that, like because they always wonder like you never leave the house type shit, or like if we leave the house we're not leaving for work, like we're dressed to go somewhere, do something, or like whatever, you know what I'm saying? So people in the neighborhood, they will be very, very like, you know, y'all know, like I want to say nosy, but like you know what I'm saying, especially since we lived here for over 2 years. So the community is so funny to me because they be staring and looking like, but we mind our business and stay to ourselves, but they still be asking like, yeah, like real Snoopy. Like it's like they like want to know. And it's funny because the last place that we lived, when we lived, well, not the last place, not in San Antonio, they just straight up asked us like, what do you do? And then I told her my next name is San Antonio. But and we were in Ohio, we were in Huber Heights, Ohio, And it was just like a whole bunch of like retired older white people like around us where we lived. And so, and it was a cul-de-sac. So everybody over there really kind of like, I guess, knew each other or whatever. So when we moved in, and we were like real young at that time, like, you know, like one child, you know what I'm saying? Like, Uriah had no gray hair, like, you know, like, so when we got there, it was like, what are these early 20s doing in this house? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't work all this time, all my life to get here. And then that's the kind of vibes it was given next door. And this was a white man. And he was very, very, very nosy. Very, very, very nosy. He kept asking. And at that point, when he asked, he never questioned me, but he was questioning Uriah. And it was funny because Uriah started to even feel some type of way about it. So, like, whenever he would ask him, he would always give him a different answer. Yeah, London. Again? Jesus, what's that? Her earring, she has a hoop and her earring keeps like that. What are you doing? Can you sit down in one spot? How are you sitting in one spot and your ear keeps doing that? You can't be sitting in one spot. It's probably because the pillow is like... Yeah. Trying to sit up or something. And so I guess this spot first. I have to tighten it. Oh, I have to tighten it. What? I really need a blanket. You have to wait a second. I'm cold. Then get one over there. They went outside and they trying to snuggle up in my stuff. I'm like, as soon as I get off this live, y'all are getting a bath and you're going to bed. So I wouldn't rush the live if I were you, because it's only been 27 minutes. They just walked themselves in here in the house from being outside. Like, you're not gonna sit on my couch. What, London? London Bell, walk away. Walk away, London Bell. 1, 2, 3. Don't let me get to 5. I am not even gonna be on here long. Like, Jesus, I can't. She's trying to get all underneath all my stuff. Like, I already gave her a pillow, little blanket. She want the big blankets, the quilts and shit. You're not getting that when you're dirty. Jesus Christ. You better go get a jacket or something. Like, put some clothes on. Like, just strip down, mind you. Nobody told her to get naked. And it's not even cold in here. Like, I can't. Kids are a mess. Yes, people always try to find out what I do for a living because I'm young. Like, dang, mind your business. Right. Like, get out of my business. Mind yours. You go to work. And don't worry about when I clock in or who I clock into and why we don't leave. Like, he was really adamant. Like, he even said, like, y'all never go, like, what are you, like, I don't ever see you guys, like, even any times. Like, in the morning, you don't leave for work. Like, in the afternoon, don't ever see, like, because we lived there for about a year. What is it that y'all do? And then we don't want to say YouTube because then I feel like people will start to watch, because the thing is, like, people like to watch people that they don't know, but a lot of people like to watch people that they know, and they like to be nosy and be in the business. And so, like, if I live next door and someone did YouTube next door to me and they told me their channel and I could just look and see what they're doing next door, like, you know what I'm saying, instead of having to look through your blinds, because she'll be asking, like, okay, when I was pregnant, right, what'd she say? I told her I was pregnant, but I told her when I found out I was pregnant, I told her I was pregnant because I was outside and she said something and I was like, oh, I've been getting sick. She's like, oh, no, I'm sorry, you da-da-da. And I was like, no, I'm pregnant. She was like, oh, like da-da-da, whatever. Since the day I told her I was pregnant, now, mind you, like I said, my neighbors don't see me much because when I leave, I'll leave. We get in the car, get out the garage, drive off. Like, I don't really be out in the front yard. Like, I'm majority be in the back if I'm in the backyard. If I'm here, and then I leave. Like, and you just don't see me. Like, I'm gone, right? But of course you're gonna see, like, our kids go to the bus stop, things like that. But every 3 months type shit or whatever. So she would start to realize, like, I guess that I wasn't getting bigger, right? Y'all know the whole pregnancy damn debacle. So I wasn't getting bigger. So she was like, at one point, this is what I mean by nosy and what irritates me. Like, really irritates me, because it's like, I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. So she was like, basically, how did she word it? She was like, at this point, I was like 7 months. 7 months. I might have been 8 months pregnant. So she knows, because like I said, I told her early. So she knew I was very far along if I was pregnant, like what, like basically she's trying to figure out if I'm pregnant still. Like that's basically where we was at with it, because she kept asking certain questions, like basically, bitch, where's your stomach? Like what the fuck? Like that's type shit she was on. But my thing is, what if I miscarried? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you, you don't know me, and you asking me deep questions about myself and my family and my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it was just really like, so I had ended up just telling, like, I had a tummy tuck, and I'm just not showing, but I'm pregnant. Like, all right, great, wonderful, bye-bye now. I was outside trying to fix the fence because the dogs were, like, they had got out of the fence, and I was trying to fix it, and she, like, stopped me mid. I looked hot ass mess, had a bonnet on, I had a robe on, bitch, and you, like, I had a robe on, and she knew, like, I didn't have no stomach. Like, that's what's crazy as hell. Like, the robe was, like, wrapped around me to where if I was 8 months, I could understand. Like, you would see I was 8 months. So she was just basically like, hey, bitch, every time I see you, every 3 months, there's no change here. What's going on? Like, she was stressed out about it. Like, I'm like, it was really weird. So neighbors just be really, really, really strange, like, to me. So I've always stayed away. And what's crazy is, like I said, I never really had, like a lot of black neighbors. We've always lived in places where it's like a lot of the older crowd, like older white people. So it's like they want to know, like, basically why niggas in the damn neighborhood. That's basically what you do, how you afford this, what you do, like, you know what I'm saying? Even the Asians, we got a whole bunch of Asians across the street and in the cul-de-sac, okay, and all up through here, like they looking too, like it's been like, you know what I'm saying, real like it's weird. It's like, what do you think, we're criminals? Like, what do you think is going on over here? Like, I'm just lost. Y'all think we selling drugs out of the house with nobody coming here? Like, it's literally, we're not quiet, we're loud, which is why I don't care that they loud. Like, they only loud when they come outside in the backyard and stuff, but we're loud like 24/7. So I don't mind or whatever, but it's so funny to me because it's like they lucky they have neighbors like us, because we could be calling the cops, sending noise complaints, all of that. Like, I'm surprised that certain people don't, because this lady right here, I think this lady is racist, honestly. And I'm not saying that just because people probably like, girl, like, everybody racist. No, I really think this lady, because I told y'all on this channel when we were in flooded her yard. Y'all remember? It was like her yard. She was like, oh, y'all flooded her. Did I tell you that? I did, because then we ended up walking across the street trying to figure out where she lived at, because at first we had just really moved here, I think, at that time, so we didn't know who it was that came up to my sisters and said whatever. Like, she was like, I need to talk to who lives here, da, 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 da. Like, all that shit she was on. So I'm like, where does she live? Like, what the hell? So we had thought she lived diagonal, because my sister said she thought that she walked over there. Come to find out, this lady, mind you, she told Uriah, because she was basically trying to get a hold of, like, the owners of the house. So Uriah was like, well, you don't know who owns this house. Like, you don't just come over here asking about the owners of the house. Like, you talk to who you're talking to right now. You don't just try to go, like, number one, you don't know if I bought this house or not. Number two, because when Uriah said the first one, she was like, yes, I know the owners. The owners are chinks or something like that. Like, bitch, what? And I feel like I can say the word because I'm Japanese. But for real, like, what? I was like, Uriah was like, she like straight faced it. Like, she was like, it was crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, damn, like, that's how you feel? You could have just said it's an Asian family that owns this property, or like, it was weird. So I feel like if she said that, I feel like she strongly says nigga all the time. Like, what? Like, if we was Asian and we was talking to her, I feel like she would be like, and then nigga lives here, owns this house. Like, that's how I feel at that point. Like, I was like, this bitch bold as hell. Like, but I mean, she don't bother nobody. But still, it's like, yeah. That's why I stay to myself. I stay to my damn self. Okay. I mind my business because I expect the same. Exactly. Yes, people always try to find out what I do for a living because I'm young. Oh, I read that right. On Saturday, April 8th, I called about an order that I was double charged for. So I got on the phone with them and I was pleasant. The Indian DoorDash employee calls me retarded. Oh, hell no. I went off on her. I filed a report with the CEO of the... Damn. People need to mind their businesses. A place is a place. Yes. But damn, like... That reminds me of a time. Look, since we're talking about racism. That reminds me of the hair company ISEE. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's the hair company, right? I'm working with them. Mind you, we lived in He Rises. It was a lot going on. So we lived there at that house and all that. So if you remember that house. I was literally doing emails. So what we do, so when I do sponsorships, they email me and then I respond with like my rates and stuff, whatever. We start negotiating, whatever, right? Now, mind you, we had already like locked in, a payment was arranged, sent product, right? Get the product, and I think I was in the middle. I hadn't done my video yet. So I'm like just talking to them. Like, I'm like, I got my product in the mail, the wig or whatever. I'm like, I like the way it filled it out. Whatever I said, I told them I got the wig in the mail, right? I'm gonna install it. I'm gonna get the video up, send me my payment, video live. That's how it usually goes, right? Okay. Yeah, this was like the craziest shit. So mind you, and I never told y'all the ending part, because a lot of people was like, did you, like, I'm gonna say at the end, but a lot of people was like, what happened, like, because I never, like, I'll just tell you. Okay, so basically in the midst of that communication, before I did my video, I randomly got an email from the person I'm talking to. Like, I usually have like a rep from the company or whatever. So I get an email from the person and they're calling me all types of N-words and like saying all types of crazy ass shit. I should go back into my my emails and pull it up. And this is in 2017, I believe, 2017. So they're calling me all types of N-words, like, ooh, blah. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, like, I forget, what did I say? I said, I think I just said, like, I got the wig, and it was like, I don't give a fuck, you black nigga bitches. Like, it was some crazy ass shit. And I'm looking like, is this the right email? When it came to me, I'm like, that's not right. Because I've been talking to these people just fine. Like, what is going on? Like, what's happening? So I'm looking like, what is going on? I'm like, did you mean to send, like, what the fuck did you mean to send it, bitch? You didn't fucking send some shit. But I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. So I go a whole video. I didn't give a fuck about that baby. At that time, y'all sent me in the wig, but y'all hadn't paid me yet. And you sent me what you sent me. What you thought I was gonna just like okay, fuck that coin. I'm gonna say what I say, right? So it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me to be quiet, basically. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I did my video like they fucked up. Like, what the fuck? This is what they said. I'm showing emails, like, whatever, right? The owner of the company reaches out, and they're pleading with me, like, please take it down, please take it down, please take it down, please take it down. I'm like, no, please take it down, please take it down, like, back. Like, they was not trying to have that motherfucker in the video, of course, is getting motherfucker. It was like, girl, we was mad, okay? We was mad. The comment section was blown up. We was motherfucking mad. And they just kept hitting me like, please. So eventually, honey, they paid me $6,000 to take that movie video. They paid me $6,000. So this is a story. This is the reason why I said, okay, I'll just take the money and go about my shit. This is the reason why. Okay, number one, this is a Chinese company, right? Like, it's really not much I can, besides fuck up your reputation. I mean, there's really not much. Like, you're in a whole different country as me. Like, all I can really do is put up my review. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And so they basically said that they had fired rep or whoever was like attached to my case. And when they fired him, he just went crazy. Like, I just went the fuck off and was trying to basically ruin their reputation. That's what they told me. So it low-key made me feel bad about it. Like, because I'm like, well, if this person's not working there no more, and like, you know, like, they still had a hold of the emails. Basically, they had access to the emails and stuff like that, and they were able to send out emails. And I don't know, I think they said they sent them to other people too. I don't think it was just me. So it was just like, okay, like, all right, I guess. And then they're like, they was gonna send me money. I'm like, okay, well, when you send me the coin, I'll take it down. So they sent me the little coin, and I took this shit down. And people was like messaging me like, did they pay? She was paid. Did you get paid to take? Girl, yes, the fuck. Y'all heard the motherfucking message. The message was loud and clear. This company said this, and that. They're saying they're victims of basically being blackmail type shit. Like, the person or whatever that they had fired was trying to really take down the whole company. The person was pissed off, like, and was just attacking people, and it knew what the fuck it was. The person knew what he was doing. Damn, my whole light just turned off. Like, damn. It said, bitch, you been on that line way too long. Okay, I'm gonna get on off here anyway. That was my cue to go. That was my, they didn't turn the lights off on the bitch. That was my cue to go. I'm not the mess with. I'm crazy. When I'm triggered, I cuss her out and told her to not disrespect me again. Period. And as you should. These people be getting a little ahead of themselves. They be getting beside themselves. They be getting upside down themselves. They be getting, you know what I'm saying? They be getting a little bit, they just too comfortable at that point. It's like, what are you doing? Like, who are you talking to? The hell? Like, and you work for a company, so now we're going to get them involved, and now you're going to lose your job, and now I'm suing the company, and now I got a pretty little coin. Like, it's like, shit, he has to pay for the things that these employees do. And that's the thing, like, the company may not even be racist, it's the employees. But for an overall view and review, Crackle Barrel, I believe it's the company, I believe it's the employees, I'm telling you, when I tell y'all, I really honestly feel like the people go there on a, we just don't go in because we feel the vibe. It's not that they can tell us you cannot come in here, but we feel the vibes when we go in there, and it basically makes us not want to go in there. And because a lot of us do not go in there, that's their place of, you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. I really feel like that, and I feel like I said, the people that go, it's generations of people that go, and they go there believing the way that they believe, because there's no way that we all get the same vibes all over the world. Like, it's just no, I said the world, it's crazy all over the world. I hope not. I hope this is just a United States thing. I hope they don't got a Crackle Barrel in Mexico, because I seen a comment where a Mexican lady was like, oh no, because they treat her the same way. Like, y'all doing too much. I don't know why they be getting, the minorities be getting them in a tizzy. Like, girl, like, what do we do? Just breathe. What the hell? Us breathing, existing, living, flourishing, some money, saying get into the bag, getting yourself out of poverty, taking your family places, going to places where you shouldn't be at is just ridiculous to them. Like, when we go on little trips and stuff, like water parks and like all this shit, living staying in the hotel of the water park, like when we went to Kalahari or Great Wolf Lodge or like whatever, sometimes we be getting little looks and stuff. And it's like, and then some people be looking because they want to say shit about, they feel like Uriah is either full white. Most of the time they feel like he's full white or something else. They just feel like, basically, we get two sides of this, okay? We get the people who feel like I'm dating outside of my race. Race shouldn't even be a thing. It really shouldn't. Like, it really fucking shouldn't. That shit just, like, we're all fucking, exactly, human is human no matter the color, period. We are all human beings. We all, and we all have the same motherfucking insides, heart, lungs, liver, like, brains. I don't see how one is better than the other. I don't get that superior shit. Like, but I feel like people just have to group themselves to feel superior so that they can feel better, you know, than the next person. Like, and then also, who's gonna do all the work if there weren't no slaves? And then how is they gonna differentiate this slave from that slave? They couldn't have white slaves, like, and a sprinkle of black slaves. Imagine, because you know there's white people who are like in the ghetto or like hood white people, like the white people that white people don't even fuck with, like the ones that be in like the trailer parks and stuff like white other, you know what I'm saying? They don't even fuck with them. Like, they be like, so imagine if they and all the black people were slaves together. Like, that would have been real weird, real crazy. Like, if they just didn't care about color of skin and it was just like a sprinkle of, like, it would have been really, really weird. But I just don't see it. It would also on the same side have to be slave owners that, well, actually, weren't there slave owners that were black? Weren't there slave owners that were black at one point? Do y'all know? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've heard a story of a slave owner that was black. Now, shit, yeah. Now I'm like, motherfucker. How does that even work? Like, how the hell? That is strange. I have to read it. I'm gonna do ass shit. I would have been them slaves. Like, you motherfucking traitor, bitch. You master's a motherfucking traitor, bitch. Like, I would be on their top. Like, are you serious? They got free in one of the slaves. Girl, how you get free and want a little piece of slave? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Just want to fit in, probably. They want to be like the white folk. Want to party like the white folk. Get tipsy like the white folk. That shit is crazy. That is insane. I didn't even think, like, wow. That's the same thing with, like, you know how they say in Africa, some of the tribes basically gave us away. And that's why they technically don't really, like, be fucking with us for real. Like, my sister is dating an African man. And his family just... Woo, child. That's a story for a story, honey. I'm not even gonna get into it, okay? Because they ain't none of my business, but woo! Man, that shit crazy. That shit is crazy. And I told, who was I talking to? I forget who I was talking to, but basically, like, black, like, African-American people, it's like we don't even have, like, our own, like, place, or like every their own, like, culture, kind of. And it's like we don't really have our own culture. Like, We don't have shit. Like we just here. Like we were just stolen and thrown into this place. Like that's just how it is. Like our ancestors were just stolen and thrown here, and we were raised here, and that's just that. Like we don't have, like, it's an all for one, one for all when it comes to African. We don't help each other. We're jealous of each other. We talk down on each other. We got motherfucking racism with it. It's not technically racism because black people can't be racist, but we got racism technically, or colorism, within our own culture. It's bad enough that some white people are racist towards us. Then we, inside of our own community, pin against the lighter one versus the darker one. The lighter one is better when the white people feel the same way. They feel the same way. So it's like, what? Like, this shit is like, it runs so deep. It runs so fucking deep. Like, and if you really research stuff, because I think I started really getting deep into it when I started to learn more about Juneteenth. Because at first, schools didn't teach Juneteenth. So I had no idea about Juneteenth and like things, back in the day. And I had to like teach myself a lot of stuff, like them drowning black towns when we started to be free and started to like elevate, started to be doctors and own trains and bus systems and have our own shit. Like what we really want now. Like a lot of people have been talking about that. Like what we really want now, a place where we feel like not segregated. We can kind of like build ourselves up for real, because we don't have, like I said, we don't have no culture, so we don't have nothing that we can leave to each other. Like it's just an all for one. I'm telling you, literally, in your own family, it's an all for one. Like you don't really inherit shit. We don't like certain religions. We have all different types of religions. Like if you think about it, like when you go to like China and places like that, it's like they all look like they all are the same race technically. Some people live there and they're not the same race, but you know what I'm saying. Majority of people you're gonna see is that. And in Africa, majority of people you're gonna see are gonna be Africans and stuff like that. It's just like we don't have that. It's crazy. Hey girl, what's up? I'm white and Native American, and I'm with Mexican. We gotta come together as people, period. For real, honestly. It just, like I said in my video, I feel like it's gonna get better. I do, even though some people don't feel like it's gonna get better, but I feel like it's gonna get better. At least by time some time goes by, because it's, like, even though some people were like smiling in your face isn't really better if they're still thinking the same thing. Like they're still racist people, still thinking the same things or taught to think that way or whatever. But it's like, at least we don't gotta see that shit. So if everybody could smile and be fake as fuck until it's not fake no more, that would be perfectly fine with me. That would be better than having to deal with police killing black men or being scared. Like, I want a son, but I'm low-key scared, like, for him at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Being a man in today's society it's a lot. It is a lot, okay? But y'all, I'm gonna hop off here. It's about to come up on an hour now. I just need to show my face because I wasn't gonna be able to put up a video. I can't be racist. I've been around black people, Mexicans, white people, Puerto Ricans. So being around don't mean you can't be racist, honey. But I get what you're saying. Because there's people shit. There's people that be around and still be, like they still be on some shit. Hey, love. What's up? I'm hopping my ass off when you just came in. I am hopping my ass off of here. Judy is on up through, okay? Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. I refuse to be like that. It's not cool, period. Period. Okay. We all need to love each other, okay? But you know what? What's the common life? Like, from the shit I'm seeing, all the shit that's going on when it comes to like AI, all the shit that's going on with the government talking about UFOs is real, all of the things happening, I feel like our world is tilted, okay? It's tilting. It's going all the way upside down. Topsy-turvy world is coming very soon. So we may not have to deal with that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if robots, you know, start working and doing a lot more stuff. People are all going to start to be more individualized, where we all going to have like a, you know what I'm saying, set role, and it's going to be like, it may be a lot better. It may be like an equal type of thing. Who knows? Who knows? On top of the fact that we're all human. So if there's things like robots doing human jobs, we all can come together as humans and feel humanness, you know? Like, I feel like humans are going to start feeling like a group of humans at some point. Like, right now, I think they, let me not say we, I think they, group stuff and success with like race and stuff like that. Like I said, trying to be the superior one, but when there's something that's smarter than you or faster than you, and you yourself, your race, or not race, but your species isn't superior anymore, because as humans, we've always been the top. But once AI is smarter than us right now, but once people start to really realize it and start to see it for what it is, when it really starts to be in your face. Have y'all seen the damn all the little AI stuff that's been popping up? Like, you can get portraits made, headshots, girl, headshots, like photos, headshots that you don't have to go prep for. You don't gotta go get paid for your photo shoot. You don't gotta go get dressed up. You don't gotta go get makeup on. You don't gotta go do nothing. They literally have headshots. You just throw in a couple of pictures, like you send in like some front facing pictures or whatever, like you know, you were cute, whatever, send a couple pictures, 10 pictures. They're gonna give you headshots. It said 50 headshots. What? And it really looked like headshots, like professional, cinematic, beautiful headshots for $17. One of my Facebook friends did it, and it looked like they went and did a photo shoot. Like, what? Like, y'all remember when this cartoon AI stuff started coming out, and it was like those, but you could kind of tell it was basically like, it was like an artsy kind of thing, and everybody was doing it and putting it as their avatar, their profile pictures and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, it's stuff like that, except it looks realistic. And then have y'all seen where they have the AIs basically like making songs with someone else's voice, like Rihanna singing Beyonce's song? Like, and it really sounds like Rihanna's singing it. Rihanna's never did a cover. What? Like, this, it's getting strange. It's getting strange, and we are not going to be the superior ones anymore. I'm telling y'all right now. I mean, like I said, it's already happened, so it's not even, this is facts at this point. But once people start to really realize it, then I feel like we're gonna be a tighter species in a way. Like, we're gonna be tighter. Like, then how can you still keep fighting each other when you have other things going on? And the damn robots probably gonna be looking at us like, what the fuck? Like, stupid human. Stupid little humans. They're like little ants. They're just so dumb. Like, they just do this. This is how they go through life. Like, stupid. Virginia somewhere in a country. You know what I'm saying? Cornbread and all that. Like, them ones out there that be real thick with it, with the racism. Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a real hard time with this new world. Sorry, I wish I could have made it earlier. Oh, you good, boo? Good night, Starla. I just had some done and they aren't perfect. Oh, I paid a little more than another company and she did edits to make it look more realistic. Ooh, that's crazy. The one this girl did, it was like $17. And it looks so good. I forget what it was called. I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot. So if you want the information from that, DM me on Instagram and I'll send you my screenshot, because I saved it just in case. I don't need headshots right now. But I'm like, shoot, you never know. Then I know I gotta go. I want one. I want to find one because y'all know I did not get to do a maternity for Milan because I was not showing. I really want to find one that does the photo shoot that I wanted. Like the one I really wanted to do if I was showing. And like Uriah was pissing me off because he's like, just go do it. For what? Like, just to be like, oh look, I was 9 months pregnant with you. Like I had you next week right here. And then she's like, at this point she gonna feel like she adopted when she get older. Like, you know them little memes that be going around, they be like, I never saw my with me, dun, 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 like conspiracy theories. That's what she gonna be at. Like, be like everybody else. Since everybody else is like, you weren't pregnant, that's not your baby, you stole the baby. That's how she gonna be. What happened? What happened? I did the 71 first and I didn't like that. Oh, okay. So maybe you went to the one that I saw. Yeah, I don't know. But I said, oh snap. Oh snap. Shit getting real. It's getting real. Y'all see it? I know y'all see it. My kids are Pierre, Paris, and London. That is beautiful. I love it. Pierre. Oh, I love it. I love that. That's so cute. See, what's crazy is Uriah, the reason why we couldn't figure out a name for her is because I feel like this, number one, at the very beginning, it's always his fault. Like, let's just throw that out there, okay? So and I know I said I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna tell y'all this little story real quick. Anyway, he just wanted everybody to have a Ayah at the end, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. There's no way in hell that I'm doing that. Like, no, because in London, we were doing the same shit. He wanted Ayahs. And I was like, no, Raya, no. The first one, great, wonderful. But all of the kids aren't going to be Rayas and Ayahs. We're not doing that. Like, it's just for him. Uriah. They don't have nothing to do with me. Like, we're not, no. And these are my girls. Like, no, sir. And he wanted Junior. Like, what are you talking about? So you want Mariah, Karaya, Zariah, Dariah, Ganaya, Abaya, and Uriah Junior? You got me messed up. So I'm going to be sitting around here with a whole bunch of Uriahs. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. So that was our fight with London. That's why we couldn't ever figure out a name for London. But then I was like, okay, I felt pressured in the hospital, but I ended up like just London, right? So, but this one, it was the same exact situation. Me and him fighting over Ayahs and Rayas. Instead of just finding a perfect name for her, he was irritating the hell out of me. And I'm like, this point, with this Ayah, we cannot do that because in London would be the only one without that name. Like a Raya or an Ayah at the end. It would be Mariah London. If her name was like Karaya, then it would be Uriah Jr. Like, really? So then London's really like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I wasn't doing that to London. So I'm like, no. And I also do not like the Rayas and the Ayahs. And I'm like, it's not happening. So try again. And we could not figure it out. But luckily, we ended up getting this perfect blend. It made sense. Match London's name, match Mariah's name, last little sister. Like, perfect. It was just perfect for her. But, like, man, he really was trying it. I'm like, okay, George Foreman. The hell? You want a whole bunch of Georges. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck? And these ain't even like boys, these girls. What's going on? What's happening, sir? It's not happening. You need everybody to have his name. To be like rhyming his name, make his name something with his name. He needed to be involved, like, strongly. I said, and I'm telling him, like, you're gonna get a Uriah Jr. Fuck. I could see if I was like, I wasn't trying to like do none of that, and I'm like, well, this is it. This is all you get. Like, these girls, like, it, like. I can see you trying to, like, we could have named one Uriah or something. Like, it could have still been a unisex kind of name. I could see it. But that's not the goal. Like, that's not our goal. So it was just crazy to me. I'm like, what the hell? And you know what's funny? Like, growing up, I never really wanted a boy. And even like, I've like always, like, I love girls. When like being having baby girls, like being pregnant with girls and having them and getting to dress them up so cute and like all the cute little bows, the cute little clothes. Like, I love being a girl mom. So it's funny because I'm not gonna know what the hell to do with a boy, like, at all. So I'm gonna just hand him over, like, and go to your daddy, because London, I am coming. I'm getting off. I'm getting off right now. Tell me after I get off. I'm coming. I said, tell me after I get off. I'm getting off of here right now. Walk away, please. London Bell. What did I just say? What did I just say, London? Okay, 1 second. Okay. Now walk away. Thank you. London Bell. No. No, you can't. Because you're not listening. That's why. Okay, no. Walk away, London. See? This is what I'm talking about. We're talking about the kids, and then it just like, and then you're reminded like you're a mom, and then you're gonna add another fourth one, and then it's gonna be real chaos because I don't know nothing about no boys, and then he gonna be jumping off of shit. He gonna be up there jumping off of that, or crazy shit that I'm not used to, because I'm used to these three girls and doing girl shit, and girls just have an attitude of talking back and not listening and shit, and then it's gonna be some bullshit in the mix, and I'm not ready for that. So I'm just gonna slide him over to his daddy, and he's gonna deal with it, the everything. He's gonna be dealing with the bathing, the diaper changing, the like this one right here, the last one. It's gonna be like he had him, because that's exactly heat in the sun. Like, soccer games, I'm gonna be in the car. I'm gonna be waiting in the car, like, or in a little tent with an air conditioner in it, like a vent or something. Like, what, girl? I'm not. I am doing this solely for my husband, so that we can experience both ends of the spectrum. Because that's one thing about me. I feel like I just want to experience life. Like, I want to experience everything. Even if it's not my cup of tea, like I said, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I had joined football. I was literally asked right. We have to do a story time, because I was on his team in high school. I have to tell y'all. Anyway, I think I told y'all before, but anyway. Um, yeah, like I always try things just just to experience them. Girl, like, I wanted to see what it was like being a football player. Period. Hey, Pay. Oh, thank you, girl. I look a mess. I feel like I had went outside for a little second, and that heat melted my whole face off. I was sweating and shit. Hey. Oh, Pay, I need to tell you something. I'm about to text you. I have to get off of here. Yes, we are a couple married 10 years. Period. Zay, listen, 4 kids be stressing me out just thinking about it. Like, I be talking to Chrissy, like, I don't know how you do it. Like, these 3, they don't listen. They don't listen. I be want to call God, like, God, these 3 babies you sit down here for me don't love me like you told them to, because they don't listen. They are not my peace, Lord. They come down here and they sit on top of my wig and tilt it to the side and ask me for snacks all day, God. They don't want to eat their vegetables. They fight all the time. Like, I'm surprised. Y'all know I love to say I don't have no gray hair. I am surprised I don't have any. At least some growing out my asshole. Okay, at this point. It may be. I'm about to ask you, right? Do I have gray hair down there? Is it in there? Because at this point, I'm the donkey, because they don't see me, don't give a fuck about what I'm saying, don't care if I tell them to go away, go over there, give me a break, give me a second, let me think. I'm working. I need to pause just a minute. They don't care. They do not care. Then when I yell, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I had to edit something out of a fucking video. I put a video up on the Bells Plus 3. It was funny as hell. I only edited it because I don't feel like arguing. That's the only reason I edited this out. Because I don't feel like arguing with motherfuckers, okay? But I put this... it was in the vlog where we had took London to the emergency room because she was having an allergic reaction. Was it the last video that's up? I think that's the last video that's on the Bells Plus 3. I believe. So basically, I had told Mariah to stop interrupting me because every single time I was trying to record something, she kept saying something. I said, just give me a second. I said it in the nicest way possible, right? I was like, just give me a second. Let me film through this. Let me get this done, and then I'm gonna like do whatever you're talking about, whatever it was she was talking about, whatever. Or she could have just talked to Uriah or whatever. But I was like, just give me a second, because I was like filming in the middle of her saying it. Like I had started filming, and then it was like if she would have said it before I started filming, obviously I would have been like, okay, what are we doing? You know. But it was in the middle of it. Like I have a whole clip. I was talking. I had to start over. She just kept going. And I'm like, what the hell? So in the clip, I had cut. I thought I cut this part out, but I had accidentally left it in, right? And I had uploaded it, and I just did not give a fuck. At that time, I was like, I don't give a fuck. But I'm saying, like, when it was already uploaded, I'm not the YouTuber that's gonna take it down, edit it out, and put it back up. Like, I'm not doing that. So basically, I was like, the part that y'all saw was like, I was talking to London, and then I had pinned it around to me to get out the rest of what I was saying. And that was where it had, like, what the problem was. It was like, I had turned it around to me to get out what I was trying to say, and she would not let me get it out. And we was already filming for like 5 minutes before, like the video was already filming. So, like I said, I was really super nice at the beginning. I said it a few times more. No one's listening to me. So at the part that was seen on the video, I was like, she said, what did I say? I was saying what I was saying, and then she interrupted me again. But this time, I'm like, shh. What I say? She was like, and this was quiet, and then I went back to saying what I was saying. That shit had me weak. When I said I was weak as hell, girl, I was laid on the floor like, oh, and I'm like, I didn't edit it out. So then I'm like, well, nobody said nothing about it. Like nobody said nothing. But I'm like, I know trolls, and I know exactly how this gonna go. But I'm like, I'm not taking that down. And I do not give a fuck if somebody takes the clip and they say whatever the fuck they want to say with it. Because as a mother, you should understand you know what I'm saying? It's not like it was just a build-up or it was just like, no. I mean, not like it was just a build-up. It was a build-up. It wasn't just a straight, like, I was just being rude or mean or whatever. Like, y'all know how this shit go. Okay? And I didn't feel like I needed to explain myself about that. But I edited it out just so I didn't have to argue with people about it, because I know people get, you know what I'm saying, they get their pace twisted and they forgetting who made, created, and birthed these motherfuckers over here, okay? That was she. Okay, they be losing sight and focus of that. But y'all, for real, I'm getting off here. We was in here 15 more minutes than what I said I was getting off, all right? I'm gone, y'all. I will talk to y'all in another video. Come soon. Peace.